Hello, we're back.
Welcome back, everybody.
Guys, it's semis time. We're moving quickly. We're getting through it. It's semis time.
Did daylight savings happen
Last?
No, I was wondering if it happened this event.
Oh, sure.
I feel like we're ahead of schedule.
We're moving through it. Look, we're not going to keep you guys waiting. You guys want to know what's going on. You want to see our players down on the feature match table. We're going to take you straight there.
Yeah.
We've got Paris Pandy on top, on Esper, and we've got tried and true Violet Liu on Mardu.
So Violet, we just saw in the previous round, she's going to be on the play for the whole of the topic because she was first on the Swiss, and she's starting off with a turn 1 Inquisition Kozilek.
Look, I love a spell that says, show me what you're holding.
Show me what you got.
Show me what you got. Put him up. Put him up.
This would be a perfect thought seize if it weren't for that Lorraine revealed. Everything else is a legal target. We're going to take kind of groovy Brainstorm there.
Ooh, that is a groovy Brainstorm. It's the Future Sight foil. The Future Sight frame, sorry.
Which is just kind of cool. Paris has got some taste.
You can see there's a Swords to Plowshares.
A Lorraine revealed is that
Lorraine revealed.
Warm blue.
Oh, it's the scroll foil as well.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Fear of Missing Out comes back. We saw this in the last round against, is it Prowess?
Very good.
Very good. We saw the regular order.
We also saw it get killed.
We also did see it get killed almost.
There is
true.
Also a dismember in Paris's hand, which is the black card between the Lorraine revealed and the
Arid Mesa.
Arid Mesa?
Yeah. Which member?
Arid Mesa.
I feel like I'm having a stroke.
We've discarded a Croxa.
Whoa. Always seems like a decently okay thing to discard is something that can escape.
Yeah, sort of an entomb.
Indeed.
That's pretty good.
Hallowed Fountain into the graveyard off of the Undercity Sewers as well.
Not an entomb, there's been no... It was just a rummage.
Arid Mesa, pass. This Esper deck is really exciting. Today has been the 3-color deck pile showdown. We've had Grixis, we've had Esper, we've had Mardu.
Yeah, we've had a good mix, good spread. We've managed to avoid putting Blue Moon in the feature match all day.
You know what?
Which is kind of funny because there was a fair few Blue Moon decks.
I think there were 5 in the room today. Yeah. There were 5 out of 41, which is
each round we were like, no
Blue Moon, no Blue Moon, no Blue Moon.
We want non-basics to thrive, except for when William is in the coverage and then he wants to kill them all.
Yes, you'll be happy to know that the other semifinals match that is occurring currently is Richard Owen on Storm and William Marca on Lands.
Yeah.
And we were aggressively told, please do not put this on feature.
Yeah.
Very insistently, please, 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 please do not do this.
Yeah.
And we said, okay. And so we just told Violet not to move.
Yeah, so... Also, how good is this, getting Violet in the coverage more? Violet's really good at Magic.
Hey, I don't know if you know this. Violet's great at Magic.
And this is not to look down on Paris at all. Paris is a very fine player as well, but I haven't actually played against Paris much, but I played against Violet a bunch, and she's put me in the dirt a lot.
Paris is a very, very good Magic player as well. Paris has been seen playing the infamous Guinko deck in Standard right now, which is
the what deck?
Oh, are you not familiar with Guinko? This is a Jeskai control deck playing Shiko and Gwen Stacy.
Guinko.
It is referred to as Guinko. Hilariously, at the official ANZ events, we are explicitly forbidden from referring to the deck as Guinko.
Yeah, I think that should extend.
It's to here into this commentary.
Yeah. But hey, that's just me.
That's just my opinion. Hey, that's just me and my opinion.
But yes, I was aware, and I couldn't understand where that deck was positioned in the metagame. Why it was, if it was good, if so, why? Esper, on the other hand, I'm like,
you're all in on Esper.
Yeah, let's do this.
Esper remains a really dominant archetype. We can still see Esper being really, really popular in Modern. The Esper Blink archetypes are still there, and so a lot of those core cards that you see, like we've got the Philia, we've got Ephemerate, We've got all kinds of really good powerful cards. Quantum Riddler to pair up with. So all of those cards are still there. But now there's also Brainstorm and Swords to Plowshares and all these other busto cards. We've got a Faithless Looting here for Vi, which is going to trigger the Inti.
No, it's not. It's going to be responded to.
Well, it would have triggered.
That's the thing. Paris won't miss a trick here. Saw what was going on. Saw what was cooking. And so there we have. Now we are still resolving the Faithless Looting. A lot of cards in hand for Violet, which makes resolving Faithless Looting a lot more fun.
Mm-hmm.
In modern decks that play Faithless Looting, a lot of the time they're resolving with one card in hand, and then having to just skimp through with
discard a bunch of cards.
They end up resolving Nethergoyfs that are 6/7s, and the hollowed ones.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But Violet having to make real decisions here.
Yeah.
And it's not as synergistic as the modern deck where you discard a whole bunch of stuff and then triggers go on the stack and then all of a sudden the board is huge. This is pretty interesting. So we see Flame Blade Adept, I believe that is, discarded, which you would before the Faithless Looting, but unfortunately this is the way the cookie crumbles.
Thoughtseize. So we've got Aang, Swift Savior. We've still got that Lorraine revealed and a Scrubland.
Yeah.
Paris, known enjoyer of Aang as well. Aang is cool and sweet.
Big fan of the show? Or?
Oh no, just a big fan of the card. Just plays it.
I like the card too.
It's a good card.
I was not familiar with the text on it when I played it in coverage.
Oh.
I thought I could bounce my own Teferi. Nope. You can airbend creatures or spells when they're on the stack.
Yes, indeed.
Unfortunately, my cool line.
You could airbend your Teferi on the stack, but why would you do that? Unless in response to a counter spell. Then it's okay.
And that's cool.
That's cool. Cool interactions. Cool tech.
Cool tech.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
Hey, dude. Hey, I saw what you did with that Aang there, dude. That was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. But this is just going to be a lot of exchanging of resources right now. This is going to be a pretty mid-rangey game, all things considered. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be about resolving things like Murktide Regent later on, because surely Paris is playing Murktide Regent
without us.
Don't leave home without your Murktide Regent.
Really kind of interesting that Lorraine revealed was the pick for the Thoughtseize.
There's no Murktide Regent. Oh my gosh, I'm 0 for 3 today.
That's a free card, a free point.
Free point, but I'm sure the points are being very well used elsewhere.
As in that frees up a point. Sorry.
Yes.
It's actually not an auto include as much. Well, actually, it's pretty close. it's really good.
It's a good card, but there's other cards that are better.
Yeah, especially when Psychic Frog keeps getting more and more points.
Yeah,
and that one you can cast on turn 2 a lot more regularly.
Psychic Frog is included in Paris's deck as well.
Also, Murktide Regent, not very good with Ephemerate and Filia.
Seasoned Pyromancer time.
What kind of seasoning would you want put on you if you were a Pyromancer?
If I was a seasoned Pyromancer?
Just paprika?
I was going to say maybe Cajun spice would be pretty cool. Or also like garlic steak.
Oh, okay. Garlicky.
We have airbended the seasoned Pyromancer.
I'm just a big fan of putting any sort of herbs you find around.
Herbs.
That's
herbs and spices.
The paprika, good one to put on a Pyromancer.
Mm-hmm.
It got airbended.
It did. It got airbent. Airbent.
Which good use of Aang, trading even on mana, getting a flying threat into play, flies over all the tokens. This card is really neat. Aang's a neat one. For me, one time it was my bad beats story, and by bad beats I mean my misplay story. of me not being able to tap your mana properly.
Please remember to tap your
Please
folks. Please remember to tap your mana correctly.
But one time in a game where I was playing Aang, I got to end of turn, cast an Aang, and untap, and then pay 8 mana to flip it. So it was a functionally haste 11 drop?
Oh boy.
Well, 8 drop. But it was enough for lethal. And I was thinking, like, this card's really versatile. Anyway, I'm just sharing a lot. I'm just going to keep talking about my experiences with the card.
I like it.
I've only played it in one tournament. I think I'm going to cut it.
I like hearing about your stories. Well, in Paris now, really on pace as well as the Esper player. We've got the Aang, we've got a Baleful Strix, we've Airbent to Seasoned Pyromancer. Altogether, things are looking pretty Paris.
And this is how we see Violet lose. And this is what I thought was impossible.
Yeah, it feels like it shouldn't happen, but I assure you it does.
Although there is,
however rare,
there is a Cruxer in the graveyard.
There is a Cruxa in the graveyard,
and a Flage would be really good here. That's the sort of thing where what Violet is looking for, because Violet has a lot of like small ball cards, sort of. Not really like below mid-range. Yeah, not really mid-range as in below mid-range threats. And she's really looking for Flage in particular. Seasoned Pyromancer is a neat one. But the tempo hit of the airbending is pretty neat.
Well,
pretty
that's kind of the risky run, right? Running into, I mentioned this with Ian earlier, is like, what is the value of the blue versus the red in some instances, right?
Yeah.
Seasoned Pyro, we're going to discard. And then we'll pass on backseas.
Actually, what happened there was a trigger on the stack, and I was wondering why Violet was thinking that. With the trigger on the stack, Violet shot off a Unholy Haste.
Oh, very good. I missed that.
Choosing, I don't want a 1/1 token. I would rather remove your 1/1.
Yeah. Look, and it's been said before, it'll be said again, that Baleful Strix blocks everything.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And Kroxa, blocks Kroxa, which might be on the mind. Whereas that blocks everything as well. The Aang doesn't block Kroxa quite as well.
Bargoyf.
Yeah,
and that's going to be
really good.
Look, and with that Baleful Strix in the bin, that's already a pretty big Goyf.
And that's we've got... Oh, sorry.
You've got land, artifact, creature, instant, sorcery.
How big is that, Kira?
That is going to be is it actually a 6/7?
It is a 6/7.
That's crazy. I thought it was 5/6.
All the kids in the chat think I'm the coolest.
Land, just creature, artifact, instant, sorcery. Is that only 5/6? Is there an enchantment in it?
That's a good question. Violet's cards are brighter than the sun.
I don't think she's playing any enchantments off. Oh no, there's a Fear of Missing Out in the bin. So there is an enchantment.
There is.
So it is a 6/7.
It is. Hooray!
Hooray! Everyone clap and cheer. Yay, we did it. We said the funny number.
6/7 is a meme that's like quite... There's something sinister about it, the fact that it is just like a counting sequence. You cannot escape it.
Yeah, because it's one after the other. So
you will be dealt psychic damage from counting to 10. Which is, that's powerful.
It is Croxa time, however.
Like all the other funny numbers is actually like it's worth highlighting when they come up. This is an unusual coincidence. 6/7 is just, that's the order. That comes after it.
Yeah.
So I've chosen to enjoy the meme. This is a choosing to be happy sort of moment for me.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
So,
and I encourage our viewers to do the same.
Croxa has entered the battlefield, and we did not discard a non-land card. We discarded a Scalding Tarn.
Oh, we got Fatal pushed.
And then we pushed the Croxa.
Yeah, that's the one problem with the Croxa is guys to push.
Well, look, and it makes sense. Like what Paris did there, it was either discard the Fatal Push or discard the Scalding Tarn. And you made the decision. That's what Paris did, is discard the Scalding Tarn so that you can push the Croxa.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you discard the Fatal Push, you don't take 3. But there's now a Croxa that's going to continue to bolt you every single turn.
Yeah.
There are, it looks like, enough cards
Yeah, to do
it again. But that's going to be continuing to be a bit of a drain on Violet's resources. If she's able to top an Arena of Glory and haste out a Croxa, that's going to be a really, really quick block there.
Well, it also shrinks the Barragoyf. The problem with all of this is that the Barragoyf now is a 5/6. Not as funny of a number.
Not as funny for sure, but
also not as big.
Mm-hmm. That'll mean it probably won't get much as long as I can't see in the stack of cards that got exiled. If we did already exile the enchantment, I figure you would exile the FOMO just to make sure that the Barragoyf goes down.
Yeah. Again, impossible to tell. Mm-hmm. Violet's cards are hotter than the sun. Mm-hmm. We're having a good think now. So I have no idea what that could possibly mean. The Barragoyf having lifelink and being a big boy makes racing really tough.
Mm-hmm. Unless you're able to Deadpool, if you can Deadpool the Barragoyf, you're feeling a lot better.
Yes.
But remember, like, Violet's also staring down Paris with a ton of untapped mana and unknown cards in hand.
Oh yeah, that's terrifying.
Especially against Esper when you're playing against blue. Ooh, it's Bombardier's time. Bomba. We have not seen much of this card today.
Yes, as this is on the stack, so Paris giving some pause to this. One card, which is a random one off the top. So, I don't know if Paris has a counterspell in hand. Again, there's a random card off the top. If this is nothing, great acting. Mm-hmm. Really selling me. It is sort of one you want to counter, though. It's tricky, though, because you know that the Croxa's in the yard that you might want to save. And if Violet has a land, then you counter this, but then the Croxa resolves. So, it's a tough spot. Okay, there is a Drown in the Loch. So that's good. That's good for Paris. It also meant Paris had more options. Could wait till combat to destroy it rather than counter it on the stack. So, yeah, really tough to figure out how Violet can wriggle her way out of this one. Still giving a lot of thought for this one card. I believe we're still in... We might be in combat.
Oh.
So we're just deciding whether or not this shadow demon, shady
Shadow Elemental. And it's Flage time.
Shady character.
Flage is going to ping. We're going to Helix.
Yeah, so Flage is a way out.
Again,
sure.
I want to see an Arena of Glory. I want to see something else.
Yeah, that's when things get crazy. These humongous titans with Arena of Glory. That's powerful.
Big titans.
Big
boys. Weird.
So we have a Ponder. Say it, Frenchie.
Ponder.
Okay. It looks like a shadowy, shady lady.
Looks like she blocked the attack from the Barragoyf.
Yeah.
Because that sent Paris up to 22.
But I believe Paris has drawn a shady lady. She's going to Quantum Riddler. That's really good.
Quantum Riddler draw 2 is very, very nice. Refueling the hand always going to be very important. Esper does not like to play empty-handed,
Except for when
except for when they're except when you've got a Quantum Riddler to fill your hand back up. This is also really good because it means, we've got that 5th land there from the Martial Arts drawn off of the Quantum Riddler. Also means that next turn, if we just hard cast the Quantum Riddler, it's 2 more cards.
Yeah. Yeah, that's next couple of turns lined up. Paris really starting to look ahead. But an Arena of Glory, it swings it back the other way.
Yeah, pretty favorably.
Paraguay being a 5/6, 6 toughness, if Violet can find an Arena of Glory, it can kill that Paraguay.
Looks like we are going to go for the Croaksaw.
That's interesting. It's not so great into the Quantum Riddler.
Not fantastic, but this is going to force Paris to discard whatever it is in their hand and possibly take 3 off of it.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Bit of a tense position to be in as well. So we are going to tap, and then there's just going to be actual factual counterspell, and that's...
Unfortunately, Paris does not have...
double blue?
Triple blue, because Paris went Ponder into Quantum Riddler and is missing... quad blue.
Yeah.
Needed 1 more blue pip. And unfortunately, this Scrubland could not... Yeah, Scrubland could not do. So the counterspell could not be cast, and Croxa resolves. And now there we go.
Time
to draw 2 cards.
Time to riddle.
Riddle me this, Quantum Man.
Oh, sorry. That counterspell was discarded to the Croxa.
Yeah.
Fetch in response. Grab. Discard the counterspell. Yeah. Bummer.
But no matter, we're so up on cards. And this Varagov can trade. Well, that's not what you would probably prefer to counter it, I guess.
Look, and Croxa now, Baragoyf can get in for 1 more attack, and then it's going to be eaten by the Titan. Fleisch stuck in the bin for a while longer until Vi is able to get 2 more cards in there. But having 2 huge Titans on the field is going to be a good thing going forward.
So how many times has Croxa come back? This is the 2nd time?
3rd, I think.
3rd? Yeah, that's a lot of
it's a lot of escaping.
So much has escaped. Who's running this prison?
If you like pina coladas. We're going to attack with the Croxa. We're going to discard Git Probe to avoid taking
and we're
3.
We're going to trade? Please trade.
Trade, and Paris will go up to 26. And we're going to trade.
Hope this is a good one for Violet, otherwise...
It's Deadpool! Let's go! I've been waiting to see Deadpool. This is so exciting. Look, and this is one of those cards that's going to really help Vi get out of this mess.
That's true. And we're drawing 2 cards because
it's a Quantum Riddler.
It's a Deadpool.
It's a Deadpool with Quantum Riddler text.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a Quantum Pool.
Quantum, and now it's a Quantum Trading Card Riddler.
Quantum Trading Card Riddler, yeah.
Yeah, get your binders out. Let's have a look at those trading cards. Deadpool.
Flashback the Faithless Looting.
Yeah. Deadpool, a more or less a copy of the DC character Deathstroke. In design only. The actual characters' mannerisms are so different.
Yeah.
You couldn't...
Is Deathstroke was that Slade in Teen Titans? Because they called him something different in Teen Titans because the name was crazy.
Yeah, I think his name might be Slade. I believe that's his alias. I don't know enough about Deathstroke. But yeah, guns and katanas on the back. But DC and Marvel copy each other on everything. There's so many similarities. But enough about Marvel and the evil plane of New York City.
The
We're
evil
back.
plane of New York City.
We're back in Magic the Gathering, where you are a planeswalker, and your library is a combination of spells you've learned. And we are going to plus a Tasigur. Golden Fang.
The best version of this one is the Ian Malcolm skin.
The Ian Malcolm one.
Have you not seen it?
I don't know if I have. Okay. Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah, that's pretty good.
We won't be selfish to the viewers at home.
Yeah. Share that with the rest of the class.
We won't be selfish to the viewers at home. This is the secret layer version that we're talking about.
Yeah, it's... Hey, a lot of criticisms we get from this coverage is like, is the Plenty of Games monthly Highlander series getting too sexy?
Yeah.
And sometimes when this happens, I think maybe they got a point.
maybe they're going. And we're just having a quick double check of cards in Exile and in Graveyard, it looks like.
Looks like graveyards are huge.
Graveyards are very, very nasty. Deadpool time. This Deadpool is a Quantum Riddler. We're going to Swords the Tasigur.
With the before draw, so drawing 2 cards.
Very good.
For the draw step. That's really good.
Mouse Swords. Do you mind if I squeak by?
It is one of the cutest Swords to Plowshares art.
Yeah. Paris will go all the way up to 27.
Nice. Draw 2 cards for turn. That's great.
Draw 2 cards for Vi.
Deadpool, unfortunately, the actual power and toughness doesn't match up very well against Quantum Riddler, with or without text box.
It is indeed not very favorable.
So that is still a problem for Violet. Drawing a bunch of cards, though, probably feeling good. As we ponder this one a little further.
Definitely could be worse.
And thinking. We've got...
Show me Arena of Glory Croxa again.
Yeah, we've got 2...
I'm begging.
We do have 2 Titans in the graveyard. In those white sun-kissed cards in the bottom left there. As we move things around over here and behind the scenes. You can't see it. It's incredible.
Yeah.
AI could never.
And here we go. It looks like, and it is it's Arena of Glory Flash.
It is.
Exerted Arena of Glory Flash. And it looks like, here's what I think is going to happen. Oh, did we target Paris? I would have thought we target Quantum Riddler, attack, target Quantum Riddler.
I think gaining 6 life, you're not so worried about taking 4.
And it's tapped because
and then the Quantum Riddler, Quantum Trading Card Riddler is going to deal Paris 3.
Yep, so already down to an effective 7 for Paris here.
Unless, perhaps, Washington, a 4/4, 2/4 power flyers, was looking really good not too long ago. And we're drawing 1 card off that.
Yeah, because it is half rounded down.
Yeah. Half rounded down and no extra draw for the Quantum Riddler because it's a trading card.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty bad trading card if it deals you damage every upkeep.
Yeah, well, there are worse things.
Yeah. That's a bad trade. That's a trade you should have double checked the valuation of. Can I tell you about a bit we have with trading cards, except they're not cards, they're expired licenses?
I don't know if that's a good or legal thing to talk about.
Yeah, every time I think about telling people about this, I'm realizing, there might be problems.
Maybe. You never know.
There might be legal queries that
get brought up. Who's to say?
Yeah.
All right, folks. Sorry, let us just adjust these life totals for you because you're about to be shocked out of your gourd. Look at that.
Now the Washington... We're getting a phone call. Hello? This is Alec. No,
Yeah,
it
wrong
didn't work.
number.
It didn't work well for the
Wrong
pit. There was an
number.
extra ring. We are still in Paris's turn. Paris has a couple of cards in hand. And we are thinking.
Look, also Flying Vigilant Wanshitong, Douthie Voidwalker. It's a lot of unblockable power.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I really feel like Delphi Voidwalker's getting
Because Vi is 1 point short, because Paris could also sacrifice the Deadpool Riddler
yes.
on their end step. Because if the Flage attacks and they and Violet Lightning Helix's Paris puts them to 4, the Quantum Trading Pool card will deal them 3. So they need to sacrifice it. So any available other mana that they might be holding up is probably to pay the Quantum Trading Pool tax to get rid of it. Because otherwise it puts them to 1, which could be really difficult.
Mm-hmm. But still a good spot for Violet here. This game's had a lot of twists and turns.
A lot going on. Lightning Helix going to target the Douthie Voidwalker here. And we'll put Violet back up to 14.
There it goes. And Violet goes to 14. Yeah, 14.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said.
Orcish Bowmasters.
That's a pretty good one.
See, now is here where it's really difficult and you may have considered attacking face with the Lightning Helix.
Mm-hmm.
But 1 damage marked on the Flage is what that looks like as well. And we'll amass Orcs with 1.
Even though that's a Phyrexian token.
It's an incubator token, but it's and then we'll double block with the Riddler and the army, the amassed army is what it looks like as well.
A lot of toughness, so Violet has to choose which one to kill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this game keeps getting interesting.
The twists and turns, the swims and roundabouts.
Yeah. Trading off this bad Quantum Riddler for a real card is pretty good for Paris here, because although, unfortunately, Violet has got to choose. No, you can keep that Quantum Riddler.
It deals you damage. I don't mind that it deals you damage. If you want it to not deal you damage, you have to sacrifice a card for it.
But, yes, really interesting game. But now, on this actual board, in terms of power and toughness, Paris is ahead. Well, that's a...
Hard cast Troll of Khazad-dûn. I love watching Vi just hard cast these big, dumb creatures.
Yeah, Violet's got a lot of cheap creatures, and one of the times she ends the game with casting big ones. Real big boom booms.
It's very impressive. And Troll of Khazad-dûn can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. And so Vi is very much here threatening. That Deadpool trading card game is lethal in the face of these 3 other creatures that Paris has. If Paris's last card in hand is a creature, it's an Inquisition.
That's the only card, it's an Inquisition. So
takes a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. But this is not a great spot. It's going to, they're going to pass back to Vi. And Violet says, you have to block my troll with all of your creatures, and then Deadpool gets in. And so that game is going to go to Violet.
That was a very impressive win for Violet.
It was indeed a very impressive win.
Yeah, I think Paris sort of need to rip one more banger. Unfortunately, that Inquisition was a really bad top tip, which is one of the costs for putting that in your deck. Is it's really good turns 1 and 2, maybe 2. But
very bad on turn 9.
Yeah, turn 9 when you need to draw a creature to block or a removal spell, perhaps.
Little less good.
It's a little less good. Because a removal spell there, Paris is back to cooking.
Yeah, we could indeed start cooking again. Well, let's take a moment here and look at some of these sideboards.
Yeah, so...
This is Paris' sideboard that Alec and I are looking at. We're going to narrate to you what we see here.
We've got an Archon of Emeria, which is maybe not coming in.
Maybe, I would say not coming in this moment, unfortunately. You could consider, like, the Blue Blasts are going to be quite good. Like Blue Blast, Hydro Blast is going to be able to hit things like Deadpool, like FOMO, Inti. It's got a lot of really good targets, so wouldn't hate to see that. Duress as well could be moderately okay, but not fantastic. Vi is playing a very creature-heavy Mardu deck. I need to be reminded what this Lavinia does, because I remember being very surprised by it.
It's sort of a hate bear that stops you casting stuff for free, more or less.
Ah, sure. Well, then we're not going to bring that in either.
Probably not coming in. Opposition Agent. Do we bring it in? Probably not.
Yeah, Op Agent, I don't hate Get Lost either, just to be able to mitigate some of those bigger threats. Wouldn't be too terrible. Submerge, potentially, but the problem is it does hit your creatures as well.
Submerge is the bounce spell. Toxic Deluge.
Sorry, Toxic Deluge. My apologies.
Toxic Deluge.
They're right next to each other on the list. Unlicensed Trace as well, to be able to get things like the Cruxa and the Flage out of the graveyard. Not too shabby. Looking over at
marginal ones, basically.
Yeah.
Not real heavy hitter haymakers.
Looking at the Mardu sideboard, though, I would love to see again the combination Ghost Vacuum Ketramos.
Yeah,
especially where we're escaping, delving, we're putting a ton of cards into exile. An indestructible lifelinking threat is pretty good.
Yeah. We're seeing a lot of the same cards in the sideboard here. Archon, Ashiok, Clarion Conqueror, Opposition Agent, and the Pyroblasts. They are exactly the same, which is quite funny.
Pyroblast, Red Blast, Ketramos, Ghost Vacuum all seem pretty good in this situation.
Fury is a interesting one because it's another threat.
It's another threat, but it feels like a lot of Paris' creatures, save for like the Aang, the Baleful Strix are good targets for it. But when you get into the instances like staring down Quantum Riddlers, it gets a little bit less good.
Yeah. It's not going to be a 4-for-2 like it would be against Elves, for example.
Ooh, news from our other semi-final match. Richard Owen on Storm has defeated William LaMarca on lands. So we'll be seeing Richard in our finals today. Is he going to go up against Violet or Paris? We shall find out.
So Richard still really good at Highlander.
He's still playing Storm.
The more things change, the more they say the same. The years grow.
The years start coming and they don't stop coming.
Yeah, all that. And Richard still storms off and just crushes people.
All right.
There's more shuffling, more pondering over sideboard choices. Both players have marginal cards to bring in, which is really where I struggle personally with sideboarding. It's like, how good is this Ghost Vacuum and Ketramos are probably coming in. But Magus of the Moon, it's probably coming in.
Wouldn't hate Magus in this matchup. I think Paris is in a pretty tough position staring down one. Like, there's one basic island, one basic plains, but it doesn't look like there's a basic swamp, which could be something that might hurt them.
Yeah, but a bunch of cards that are, maybes. Do you bring this in? Do you not? Is it a play or draw dependent thing? That makes it kind of tricky, and Violet's sideboard is very much the same. Looks like we're resolving mulligans now. Doing some tapping.
Tap, double check. Do I like this? Is this quick enough? Paris is going to be on the play, so we've got turn 1 Tundra into Tamio.
As we see it get misstepped.
Oh, my goodness. I'm in love. I love misstep on the draw.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness gracious. There is nothing sweeter.
Did you think you would live long enough to make a second mistake? Your first mistake was thinking you'd live long enough to make a second.
I love as well that Vi is playing misstep in a Mardu deck. My goodness. Sorry, round of applause really quickly. Oh, my goodness.
One of my most hated cards in Magic, Mental Misstep.
Is it really?
It's a incredible. It is it's very powerful. Look, undeniably powerful.
The thing as well that I love Mental Misstep for is moments like this where you really balance the play draw disparity.
Yeah, that's true. And on the other side, like the thing that could have resolved was a Tamio, which is a 1-mana planeswalker, which is incredibly powerful. So in Highlander, I get a little groany and I'm like, I don't think people should be able to do that. But also, yeah, like finish the rest of the story, the Tamio was gonna flip on turn 2 or whatever, and then draw half the deck. So, yeah, who's to say? The only thing stopping a good guy with a mental misstep is a bad guy. Sorry.
I was going to say
flip it around.
Is a good woman with a mental misstep.
Yeah, a bad lady with a mental misstep gets stopped by a good lady. Yeah. Whatever.
2-minute inty.
Misstep.
Oh, it's a blood type.
Misstep is the gun in this analogy.
Yeah.
For those of you at home.
There was a great meme that I saw that was like, I'm a simple man with simple emotions, such as tired and sleepy, and sometimes a secret third emotion, gun.
Because, well, this could be just sharing memes. No, yeah, I'll share this one.
Okay.
It's like, I've given my inner child a gun.
I've given my inner child, yeah. Look, sometimes when you have adult money, that's what it feels like, right?
I've given my inner child a mental misstep.
Yeah.
You can't afford to use my inner child.
Wan Shi Tong.
And draw a card. Hey!
Draw a card. I love that.
Yeah, tricky there. Went to... Hang on, what's going on?
Because it's in response to the search. So you flash it in for 2 mana, and you are going to get the +1/+1 counter on it and draw a card in response to Vi searching her library.
Yeah, but I think also... Wait, did Paris search?
No, Vi searching.
I thought, so Paris searched, then Violet searched, and then Paris responded. Okay. Because I was wondering why Paris was picking up the deck.
Oh, yes, there's a Bloodstained Mire. There was a lot happening. There's a Bloodstained Mire. There was a fetch on Violet's side as well. There was a Wan Shi Tong. There's a Cling to Dust. There's a lot happening right now.
There's so much happening.
Hey, do you like casting spells?
Yeah, we take game actions around here.
Hey, personally, I like taking game actions. Paris takes the mental misstep as a little...
Please give me priority. I want to take some game actions.
Yes.
But yeah, so whose turn is it now?
It's Paris's turn now.
Yes, that's what.
Believe it or not, so much has happened in such a short period of time.
So rare for Washington to get a fetch. Usually it doesn't. Usually it makes you play poorly by holding up mana for so long, thinking you're going to get a blowout. But Violet mitigated it a little bit. I believe that's an unlicensed hearse. Well, it's a hearse. We've got to find someone with a license.
Oh, well, that's what I said. Like the licensed is like coming in, and sometimes as well, you have to make sure. Like I think it's something that I tend to overreact to, and Paris is a much better player than I am. But I think it's something that I tend to overreact to sometimes when you come across, cards that really dominate the game. Like the Croxa and the Flage were like back-breaking cards for Paris. And sometimes you come into situations and you look at those cards and you go, I need to deal with these. And you bring in an unlicensed hearse. There's a world in which Vi has taken those out. I doubt it. But sometimes you can take them out and be like, I'm going to take out cards that you're trying to hit so that you bring in a card that does nothing against me now.
We're sacrificing this vampire.
Sacrifice the vampire to take down the Wan Shi Tong.
Give -X, where X is twice the number of bloods?
It is twice the number of blood tokens, indeed.
Blood, my favorite secret song on the album Welcome to the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
Great secret song. Great album.
Which
Enough
album
about it. Welcome to the Black Parade.
Oh, very good.
There's a secret track.
And
it's called Blood. And it's just a sing song. It's fun.
Vi has a ghost vacuum as well.
Yeah.
This probably speaks to the Ketramos being inevitable as well.
Yes. That's probably what's happening.
Unlicensed Hearse is going to scoop up the Blood Tithe Harvester and the land. Unlicensed Hearse as well, very fantastic card. Saw its play in Standard back in its time. And this gets big really fast, and crew 2 is such a small number.
Trivial.
Paris, of course, not having any creatures right now does make it a bit more difficult, but it is just going to keep slurping up cards in the meanwhile.
It's kind of crazy how look, there is a creature in the unlicensed hearse,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a hearse. What's it doing with land in the back of
It's
it?
the dirt that they're going to put into the grave.
Yeah, that's crazy dirt though.
Crazy dirt.
Yeah.
Big pile of dirt.
I mean, on the other side, we've got a ghost vacuum hoovering up a
A bird.
librarian. We've lost all touch with reality here.
Yeah. Nothing really matters.
Yeah, for sure. I think the license, the hearse business must be unlicensed because they just put whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And they're just overflowing, and
Well,
they never empty it out.
you can see in the art there's a hand sticking out of the coffin, so they've
Ooh.
probably put someone in the coffin who's not actually dead, and then they're
That's-
whisking them off.
That's a nightmare. Not necessarily being buried alive, but being put in a hearse that's unlicensed.
Hang on, while we were discussing the art of unlicensed hearse, some interesting things have been happening.
Mhm.
There was a Inquisition of Kozilek, and it looks like Vi attempted to flash a Felia in, which ate a counterspell.
Yeah.
And now the Inquisition sees a Fear of Missing Out and a Croxa.
Yeah, so the Croaks are probably not getting taken. The Fear of Missing Out, more tempting pick. Although maybe, there's actually, maybe taking the Croaks is good because, the hearse can hoover it up.
Mm-hmm.
Not hoover it up. That's the ghost vacuum that hoovers it up.
Well, but the unlicensed hearse can still take it. And, Tassiger has come back yet again.
A lot of the graveyard's getting exiled.
Well, and again, this is where something like Ketramos is going to be really important. If Vi did board it in this match, Ketramos is going to be really important going forward because there's so many cards in exile now between the unlicensed hearse, the ghost vacuum, the Tassiger now as well. It's going to be trivial. Like if you slam a Ketramos, you're kind of in a good spot. Lifelink Indestructible seems pretty good to me.
Does Paris have Paris does have a Orcish Bowmaster in their deck. I think we saw one in game 1.
There is indeed an Orcish Bowmaster.
One cool thing you can do with an opponent that has a Ketramos in play, and you have a Bowmaster and a way to exile graveyards.
Oh, on their turn.
You can just force them to draw and make them take. That can come up. It can come up with Psychic Frog as well.
Very good.
So Paris getting aggressive here can be good. Also, getting aggressive is good at mitigating the card draw of Ketramos as well, because you only have so much life to play with.
This Tassiger as well is going to be able to crew the unlicensed hearse, but the Tassiger right now a little bit bigger. I think there's 4 cards currently under the unlicensed hearse.
It might be 4. It'll be a multiple of 2.
It'll be some multiple of 2. Deadpool trading card.
That's a good one.
Slammed. That was a very slammed down. Here is my Deadpool. Pass. Take 3.
Yeah, that's kind of brutal. Yeah, go to 13. And yeah, now this Tassiger isn't as good. That's unfortunate. We were really hoping to get back like a counterspell or a Cling to Dust.
Yeah, would have been better, but unfortunately not. Because it's Deadpool time.
Yeah. Deadpool has really changed this game. So now what the heck does Paris do? Does Paris want to trade off or something? Want to get in there with the hearse?
It's honestly, I think, a little like difficult to say. I'm not overly familiar with the Mardu Esper matchup, especially Vi's build of Mardu. And Paris looks like they're definitely considering whether or not they want to give in.
Yeah, you're sort of losing the race. It's tough. This is a tough spot.
Yeah.
Deadpool is a point, and it's times like this when I go like, oh yeah, it's really changed this game all around it. I don't know what that card is.
Which one?
I'm going to need your expertise. What this white card...
Angel's Grace?
It's a 1-drop.
So 1 white.
Lord
above. Can these people stop playing cards that I don't recognize?
Yeah, it's very rude. There is no way of knowing.
Huh. Someone at home can tell us what that card is.
The heck is that card?
It's a creature. I can tell you that much.
I haven't got a clue. Anyway, it's now Violet's turn, I believe. As she has a Croxel, which is not very good, and an unknown card. And other than that, looking like the board is pretty good. The blood token.
Could be a promo Guide of Souls.
Guide of Souls?
I didn't think there was a promo one. Though.
Neither did I.
Oh my gosh, I'm so good. It's the Store Champs Guide of Souls.
Oh, we've got a store champion.
Yeah.
What? Hey, we're sitting amongst royalty, folks.
I didn't even realize they made this card as a Store Champs promo.
Yeah, that's right. They had a couple of Store Champs promos, which were just energy cards, and now they've got some Store Champs cards that are coming out, or have come out, that are just Reanimator cards, which is pretty cool.
10 plays 10.
Even Stevens here, folks.
Deadpool as well, being a 5/3. This is going to be really vicious going in. If Paris goes down to 5 here, goes down to 3 on their upkeep.
2.
Oh my gosh, goes down to 2.
Which is
takes
even
3,
worse.
which is even worse.
Yeah, this is...
But they've got enough mana to sacrifice the Tassiger. The problem is if they sacrifice the Tassiger, the Guide of Souls is not big enough to crew the Unlicensed Terror, so there's not a good swing back.
Yeah, it's a tough spot.
And so you could be in a position where, yeah, it's just really difficult because hopefully as well the Guide of Souls, you want to start gaining a little bit more life. We're going to discard, Mako goes up, we're going to discard off the blood, play, and then Moon Shadow as well.
Shady Lady.
Shady Lady is back.
Violet is just clawing ahead. I would not have picked Violet as the favorable one in this matchup, but she's been really smart with her bigger threats. The Ketramos we haven't seen, but that draws cards.
I love this move here as well, the
that's a good
Ghost Vacuum on the Croxa, because you'll be able to pop the Ghost Vacuum at some point and you'll just get some sweet ETB abilities.
Yeah.
Because the Croxa, even though it's going to be a 1/1, will still have the opponent discard, bolt them.
Yeah,
So,
and it will die. And believe it or not, once they are released from the vacuum, when they go away, they go back to the graveyard.
Yeah.
Which is not intuitive. But yeah, heads up play for sure. Also stops it getting put in the hearse. But yeah, so Violet's been really clever with her big threats. She's got a lot of small threats which are new and exciting. The Moon Shadow is an exciting one to play with, and I think this will be a staple in Highlander. But the 2 giants, escape giants that she's playing, the Ketramos that we haven't seen, but draws cards. This is the sort of stuff that this kind of small, low to the ground, aggressive kind of deck is showing that it's what it needs to beat these kinds of matchups, which is like the Espers, the various control-y decks of the format.
Paris is all doing some math to figure out if they're dead on the next turn. Because they're saying, if I block Deadpool here with Guide of Souls, I'm still currently taking 3, 4 from the Moon Shadow. You have to imagine that's going to be able to go up to 5. So you're in a really tough position because you're priced into blocking the Deadpool at a minimum because it's the biggest thing and it will kill you. Pass back here. Surely, hopefully, you have to hope there is a Get Lost or some other thing that is going to be able to push Paris just that little bit further forward.
Yeah. Paris needs to draw a removal spell at some stage in these games. I think there's like a Fatal Push has been cast or something. I don't know. I feel like Paris has drawn a low number of removal spells put in their deck. Which is a bit unfortunate, which has meant that Violet has got to play pretty well.
Violet as well doing the math, trying to count the number of cards between the exile under the Unlicensed Hearse, the exile that Paris did to Tassiger, checking as well to see where cards are, where they've gone.
like who gets what card back when they
Yeah.
split them up, you know?
Yeah. How many of my cards did you take? How many of your cards do I have?
Yeah, we're gonna have to count.
Fair
60.
distribution of assets, it has to be said.
Yeah, we'll just share these cards around,
Mhm.
you know? So it is an interesting turn. That one unknown card, if it's good, it might not be great for Violet here. But it looks a lot like it's nothing, just on a quick little body language read here.
Here's an interesting one as well.
What's going on?
Paris immediately puts Guide of Souls in front of Deadpool, and Vi has only swung with the Moonshadow. Moonshadow now done down to, so it's a 2/2 now.
Yeah.
And if we surveil a permanent 3, so again, here's Vi with these really heads up plays and just eking out every extra point of damage. With Paris not blocking the Moonshadow, Vi is in a really good position. And if it's a permanent card, it should go straight into the graveyard to push that extra point of damage. But if it's not, so it is, so that's going to be 3 damage from the Moonshadow.
Shady Lady.
From the Shady Lady. Really interesting choice as well, not to get in with the Marauding Mako. I have a feeling it just has to do with knowing that there, what possibly could Paris play that needs, facilitates blocking.
Oh,
Plague on.
Draw 1 card. Yeah, because the it might need something back to block because the
unlicensed Terrace, if it gets crude.
That might be huge.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. That's obviously what it is. You need to be able to have something to block the unlicensed Terrace because it's just going to get bigger and bigger.
And the 2 life Thoughtseize as
2 life Thoughtseize as a showman's way out. So much respect for the flavorful way out. And that is going to do us for our semifinals match. And of course, Richard Owen has won his semifinals as well. So we've got Violet Liu versus Richard Owen in the finals. We're going to quickly get our players situated, give Vi a bit of a break before she goes straight into the finals. Mm-hmm. This is our April event, and the winner of this match is going to qualify for the end of year invitational.
And second place still gets a bunch of points.
Yes, it's true. So remember that the points still matter for this event. The 8 players of the 8 events will automatically qualify, and then the next highest ranked 8 players will also receive an invitation. So lots of interesting stuff coming up ahead. We're headed straight into the finals here at the April Open Series. We'll be back shortly, and we'll send you